And good evening, all. Welcome back. We're here once more with Metaphor ReFantazio, live and exclusive to Twitch. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. And already over there in the chat box, we've got Queen jumping in, saying, glad to have made it to one of these. How am I doing? I'm very well, thank you very much. Had a very, very busy weekend, but all is very cool now. So we go here, we've got 9 days until we depart Virga Island and prepare for a battle against Luis, apparently. I'm intrigued on how our chances are going to be. Let's see what this lady has to say.
I've seen less and less rowdy drinkers these days. Not as many folks are used to ale to escape the island's misfortunes. They must have finally realised the shame in their conduct, young man. It's all thanks to you and Lady Yufa. Then again, some get so comfortable they start to drink in excess, so we'll always have this nuisance.
Yeah, I've been there when people start going absolutely mental and drinking loads in the bar. It's a fun night, to be honest. We finally have a shot at Luis. All our effort is paid off. Yep, that's true. Right, so what we'll do now, what I want to do is go to one of the supporters. I believe that Heismay wants to see us, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, check it out. There he is at rank number 6 as well, so this will be worth our while. Let's see what he wants. I must demonstrate my resolve. Let's see where he is. I'm guessing he's going to be in the, yep, that's where he is, inside the Gauntlet Runner. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them? I use my overflowing imagination to come up with something that will give the villagers hope. I love the little... A new age is dawning. What the... Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone. Grandiloquence? Is that even a word?
Great.
Very well then. If you have the time, would you travel me to the village with me right now?
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? Yes, we shall. It's like when we took a carriage to Heismay's village once more. I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you, so that we may change the future of this village together. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Just seeing you jump in there over in the chat box in that direction. How are you doing? Because I am all well, thank you very much. You can hear the room. Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say. We are Ujifs. Nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth. Pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy? To be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance?
Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way.
Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Heismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, In times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. Won't make a bit of difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake.
Say,
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujief, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Flynn, and he will change this country. A new era is coming. A new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming.
but
And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing and we must change with it. Yes, it will still be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver and we will suffer.
that's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond we find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every Ujief child.
Our children could leave however they wish.
Surely.
Flynn and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisman.
Thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things would change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope, one step at a time. We hope nothing but the best for your village. We won't let you down. I hope one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let us prepare the hilltop ceremony right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself.
Oh,
A tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it lopes, clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet winds alight upon the well-trod earth.
thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you. I can sense the strength, determination, and firm trust in Heisme's eyes, now clear of hesitation.
The aloof hermit Heisme, keeper and inheritor of the feast's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
There is yet hope on the horizon.
We can now discover the way of the ninja people. We can become Yuffie. So it's the ninja archetype. Doesn't really look like a ninja now, does it? There is no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing, in lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Flynn. Yes, it does sound interesting, Evan. You're quite correct. I will definitely... I feel like I've gotten more support from the village in Heisme's hometown, thanks to Heisme's trust in me. Yay, we're rank 11. We are Spinal Tap people.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Well then.
I hear a voice. I've decided I must put my life on the line. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Yes, maybe we will. But first of all, let's get our game saved. Let's not lose our progress. I actually know what rank Hulkenberg's at. She might be high enough rank to get the same thing, actually. Oh, there we go. Let's go skateboarding because we can.
Hey, mister.
You saved our island, right? Mum says sometimes it's nice to give people things when you want to say thank you. So here, I found it at the well.
Oh, nice. Cheers.
Okay, I'm gonna go play now. Thanks, Mr. Elder. Bye-bye.
I don't actually know what the gold beetles do, but I'll take them. Get off. Get out of here. Who said you could congregate around my place?
That's how you want to play it.
Yeah.
Yes, we do need to build up our strength, but right now I've got more Samortas that I want to hang out with. Yeah, Hulkenberg's rank 6 as well, so that's pretty useful. Trying to think of anybody else. Alonso's not far off, but he's not ready yet, I don't think. I get a feeling I'm going to need to get my other noble things, you know, like knowledge and wisdom and all that up. But for now, I've decided I must put my life on the line. Yes, let's go and talk. Let's find out what's up with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
We have the spear. As our soul means the dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We must strengthen our arm before the frost. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Redanth. I still want to believe in him. I can't help but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way. I might see the truth for a fair and honest duel. I feel like I can see through Redanth's plot with my overflowing wisdom.
Perhaps.
You think him capable of such dishonor, but surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favour by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let us hurry to the gallows in Grandtrad. I've heard word that Redanth is preparing for another execution. Ooh. We're going to fight by the gallows, people. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let us meet at the gallows. I really don't like the idea of going to the executioner's gallows on my own, Hulkenberg. It sounds like a bad idea. Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name suddenly starts playing. I hear animated voice of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens! Once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst. Meanwhile, good evening, Alistair Jack. Welcome. You say you were at Comic-Con yesterday. That's awesome. Where was that? I know there was one nearby, but I was busy, so I didn't get a chance to check it out. Oh, we had fun, mate. That sounds awesome.
Heed my words.
But fear not. In the name of the Honourable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these 8 pawns of evil who would dare disturb our peace.
Wait.
Redanth, halt.
Oops.
What now? Have you come here to aid in this execution?
No.
We come to stop you.
Yes.
Indeed. You stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay. We two were once royal knights both. Birds of a feather. And so, Redanth, I challenge you to a duel. Oh, nice. You got to be in a live cosplay podcast, Alistair Jack. Oh, wow. That's amazing, mate. That's so cool. Like, over the weekend, speaking of conventions and all, I've had a panel confirmed for SunnyCon. Me and Nerdy Hound are going to be hosting your tribute to bad video game voice acting. So if you're going to be at Newcastle's SunnyCon, come check us out. It's going to be really good fun.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Do you mean then to run for my challenge, O Commander of the Honourable Order?
Yeah!
Death to traitors!
Glory to the loyal Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people would have your answer. A duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it? Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you. Flynn is my witness. Where is yours?
Oi!
Neistum! Sir, you will be my witness. I trust I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I don't wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate. That's where we are at the moment, Marister Jack. Well, we're currently in the, I think it's like the third or fourth acts of the game. We've acquired a new ally, or a new follower, who's pretty cool. Queen seems to like her anyway. And now, of course, we're getting ready for the next act, which is where we go to a place called Alterbury, I believe.
Let's move.
Flynn, to me. We've come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here?
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Redanth. Oh, that will be quite unnecessary. Neistum! But I can't move. Ugh.
Absurd.
Fool! You and the Whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Nason here was kind enough to bring a specialistic knight I once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. End her pain, Naestum.
It was you.
Why don't you face me instead? I told you, Flynn, do not interfere.
You cur.
Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. What? How?
Redanth.
I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now more than anything, I say I was a fool to have faith in you. His strike brought him to his knees.
Redanth.
Your skills have dulled, Redanth. And that Nason fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than a lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by my ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled, then abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I'm nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
My words.
Do you think it easy to keep our citizens in line? Do you think it a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. 'Tis not a convenience of title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I had hoped you and I might have one less fair duel as peers, but the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this. Take away this fiend, who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. About time we got to step in. Take him away. Aye, sir.
My word.
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? What will you do with him? But he has been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody. What the Lady Hulkenberg not tell you? We're Knights of the Shadow Guard.
This time?
Anyhow, you've really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Radianth red-handed stepping over his bounds.
I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organisation before we set forth. I've been asked to help expose Radianth's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title.
Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Radianth to step down of his own volition.
I wanted to believe that within him. A knightly pride yet survived, and now... 'tis an outcome most unfortunate.
No.
But you were able to stop him.
True.
You're right. And I'd done that one without you. So thank you for seeing us through.
Yes.
We already investigated his home. He had all the evidence we need. Seemed to us executing certain people who'd gotten on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow Guard's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
A true knight.
He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title.
Incredible.
You certainly sound like a model knight to me, Hulkenberg. You exaggerate, surely. I have a ways to go until that point. We still have yet to restore His Highness the Prince, after all. For now, though, your words are enough for me.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Radianth, I'd have thought I was no longer worthy of company of friends. But the more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overthrown the woman I once was. Thanks to you, Flynn. I can feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me.
She.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Yes, I am your knight.
Oh, we can study 2. We've got the Paladin and the Dark Knight.
What's a paladin?
That's pretty cool. We've actually got a double. So we've got the Paladin, which I'm guessing is going to be like a Holy Knight. And then we have the Dark Knight. None shall pass. None shall pass. My quarrel is not with you, Sir Good Knight. But I must cross this bridge.
Let us return to the team. I am tired indeed. We have done all that we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow Guard are classified, of course. I am sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends?
Yes, Avian, Batman's entered the game. And now we're number 10. We're in the top 10, people.
Back to Virgo Island Tavern.
Okay, looks like we've not got anyone who wants to actually speak with us. So first of all, we're now going to go to Academia. Because if I'm right, I'm going to have enough of the archetypes available to advance the follower in Academia. We'll be able to get more moving forward. Just trying to remember where he is. I think he's down... Is he down at the bottom? Or is he up top somewhere? There's plenty of side quests that I've yet to do as well. So there's all sorts we can get on with. Not around here. Yeah, so we're in fantasy skateboard mode. Flynn, ride around like a silver sword surfer. No, I don't quite get it, but it's fast at least. Interesting. What's with the castle? Well, if I deal with more first, then I can go that way. May have to go back to the Gauntlet Runner and do it that way. Fine, we'll do it that way.
All right then.
We'll just go to the Gauntlet Runner. We'll do it that way. And there he is.
Now, where was I? Oh.
Why, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration?
Yes, but first of all, most important thing, pet the kitty.
His fur is so soft and clean. Makes me curious how he takes care of it.
Yes, that would be me. I would not be leaving academia now. I'd just be there stroking the kitty.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Right, the question is, what can we get? So, first of all, if we wanted to get... Right, I need assassin and sniper. Right, that's awkward. So we've not even got the sniper one, I don't think. Oh, we've got it, but we need to level it up. Right, so I need to level up the sniper to at least level 10. So I can do that using my... Well, first of all, Magic Knight and Wizard at 20 and 10, and Magic Knight at 20. Excellent, we can get both. So Paladin, it says, possesses skills to auto-counter physical attacks, as well as healing and versatile. So it's basically like a physical tank. On the flip side, while Dark Knight focuses on offense, it can defend in unique ways by counter-attacking magic and ailments. So that's pretty awesome, actually. Both are great.
I see.
So I can study both of these. Yeah, you have auto-repel. That's amazing.
Fascinating.
The Paladin. This is the archetype you sense from Hulkenberg's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite protector, the hallowed shield who embodies the virtues of sacrifice.
All right.
18,750 mags required to channel the Paladin. Do you want to awaken it?
Yes, I do.
I'm counting on you.
Weak to electricity. That's one thing I just noticed.
Of course.
Yeah, that's very Trevian. Yeah, be like 1, 2, 3, and then scratch. Yeah. That's an amazing design. I love that. That is so amazing.
I see. New skills, new possibilities.
The answer for this time is no. We're going to leave it for now because I'm going to get the second one.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course.
I'll also give one of these knights to Hulkenberg, as it is her archetype. I do like the kind of Sauron kind of look by the helmet. If you notice, like, you know, with the big long spikes and the flames. It's very Sauron from the Lord of the Rings, that.
Really? Oh.
Well, well. I see the number of archetypes you studied has grown. I am very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely, thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
Nice one, they're really good.
I found new power.
So for now, I'm going to give one to Hulkenberg while I've got the chance as well. Because I've got loads of archetypes. She needs to get her wizard up together, so for now she can learn the paladin.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
And of course, her paladin colours are red. So that's really kind of cool.
Of course.
Ah, so you see it as well. I thought it was just me, but it's a great design.
I see.
As a hallowed knight of my pinnacle, I shall protect all with my life. Let this new mission find purpose within me. It coincides well with protecting His Highness. The paladin archetype has awakened. Indeed, it has.
Protection.
Nice, and that gives a boost as well. So that's awesome. So she can have that. I'd say I can also get all these. Basically, if you master these, you actually get stat boost, so it's worth it. Ah, so you have to step away and check on the bedding and make some bagels. That's always good. But yeah, you can see here, I need to get the others learning archetypes because Flynn's got 60% and the others have barely got any. I really need to do something about that. I need to go on an absolute binge using all the items.
Now, why do that?
I am astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory return.
Incredible.
Yay, so there we go. And we've got 5 more Heroes Jewel Root. Imagination has increased.
All right.
Which is getting nearly up to max. So I need to get Tolerance, Eloquence, and Courage up. I know that Maria's is locked behind, I think it's Tolerance, if I'm not mistaken.
Everything okay?
Did you remember something?
Yes.
Yes, I did. But before that,
Please.
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some of your stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. I see. Interesting though, I had heard nothing that might reveal this place, which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because basically you're tied. You're either tied to the prince or you're tied to Lewis. That's what's going to happen. Did you think of something out?
The truth of the matter is...
There is but one place that comes to mind, but if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well, somewhere I could easily continue my research.
And very true, Queen, yeah, it could be tied to both as well.
What?
But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop the transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research...
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Yeah,
Let's find out together.
surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth. We must ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
You are neither, because you're not a Persona 5 protagonist. You're in the wrong game if you think that.
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. And yes, that's a technically obvious Personas. Persona 4 as well, with accepting the truth. The scholar in search of utopia. More, within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Oh wow, that's a third one.
May the truth guide us both.
Oh, for God's sake, the Soul Hacker? Seriously? We're now becoming Cajun the Misser? We're becoming the Soul Hackers? The Soul Hacker archetype. More skills can be inherited in the Seeker's inheritance due to the effect of Sean's essence.
Listen here.
Now it's time for your next task. A true test. This one, the thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you can do so until it can approve no longer.
This one's
Right,
important.
okay. That means I need to get Stroll Samurai up to maximum level.
This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according to plan.
Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Flynn. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end.
And yes, I am definitely going to unlock the Soul Hacker if I can. The question is, can I? The answer is yes, because you just need Magic Seeker to rank 20. Learns many skills that restore MP when attacks hit, making it very useful for long dungeons. Yeah, but at the same time you've also got the Wizard who has the immediate unlockable, basically. But no matter. Let's see what the effects are. So it now resists darkness and wind, but it does have the weakness to fire that needs to be covered somehow. But it's got to be done skills-wise. So that makes support attacks from our comrades happen more easily in overworld combat. And then Void Wave. Heavy wind damage to one enemy and decreases their attack for 3 turns. And you get Seeker's Gale, heavy wind damage to all enemies and recovers MP with each hit. Dia Mahan, heavy recovery, increased critical rate for all allies for 3 turns, that could be very useful. Heavy fire damage, Heat Riser, because why not? And Emerald Vortex, extreme wind damage to all enemies and ignores resistances. Well, that certainly has my attention.
Fascinating.
The Soul Hacker. This is the archetype I've come to govern after having met you.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite traveller, travels having led to wisdom, and they use their knowledge of the unknown to reach the very depths of the soul. 1650 mag is required.
Yep.
I'm counting on you.
I believe I might have one way, Queen.
There's the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honoured creed, take new form as an elite seeker. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted, if thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the seeker.
Really?
So this is the power of the Soul Hacker, reaching into the very depth of my own soul. I shall use it well.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Yeah, I need to get better weapons in order to get better equipment. So for now I'm going to say no. But I am going to quickly go to skill inheritance because I now have 4 abilities. So let's start by... I've got one somewhere. I believe I've got dodge fire. There it is. Fire dodge. That's one help. The bottom one, which is to increase MP.
All right.
That'll come in handy. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay it. Then let's see what else we've got. Aim support, critical support. Increases magic attack by 10%. That's not bad. Or physical attack. Rare items. Automatically have higher defense. Halves damage taken when ambushed. Increases effect of covering magic. While attack, defense, or hit evasion above, as is a buff one basically. Okay. Dekunda, that could be good, that could be handy. Dikaja, that could also be very useful. Repelling, getting rid of that. Sukunda, debuffing accuracy. Rakunda, decreasing defense. Makarakan. I've got all sorts here. I'm not sure which. Oh, Maraca Karja. That could come in handy. However, I want to see if there's one that increases wind damage. Yeah, so you got heavy wind damage, but I don't need those, so I'm going to get Void Wave and better ones. Do I have one that increases that? Doesn't look like I do. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm going to decide on the other two another time. Meantime.
What now?
Well, I've got 99 of these, and you can see Samurai.
Right. I could get used to this.
Nice. So, concentrate increases attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. So you can triple your attack strength. Holy hell, that's amazing. Let's use a load of these while we can. However, I might in a moment.
A new power to wield.
Nice. Unwavering blade so you can get hit and evasion higher. Whereas they're 3,000. That's where they come in handy. And it makes me wonder if the higher the archetype, the more likely you can get them. So I'm going to use all of these because I want to get them moving. Nice. Recovers significant HP every turn, so he's now a true tank.
A new power to wield.
And then also halves damage, but renders caster unable to dodge. So it's basically like firm stance, basically, that you could get as a passive in Persona 5. Strength is increased by 4 by doing that. So he's now very much busted, shall we say. Meanwhile, the Soul Hacker.
New skills, new possibilities.
There we go, that's all full.
Good.
I'll use
Still
these
getting
down.
stronger.
I'll use these down to 60 because I can get more in the next dungeon.
I found new power.
Indeed, you have, Flynn. I said down to 60.
Good. I'm still getting
Oh,
stronger.
helpful. Nice one. And we'll leave it there. Now, I've just stood in an elite all the way up to the next level. So let's see if that's going to allow me to talk to more.
Unbelievable.
You've truly fulfilled
your task.
Oh, it's voice acted. I don't have to do this one.
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible.
Moore's voice is very different to the one I've given him. I've given him that kind of Varys from Game of Thrones, and it's totally different, isn't it?
Incredible.
Yep, increases imagination and heroes jeweled root by 8 again.
All right.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey, full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone.
Yep, Persona's entered the game, people.
I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong. I'd like to believe that. I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe, the power to wish, or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy. is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end.
Sweet.
There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Yeah, let's see if we're going to get some news on this.
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts.
Interesting.
Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place?
Well, so I always said ages ago it had a very, like, Library of Alexandria kind of feel to it, especially with that Da Vinci-esque statue. But why do I get the feeling it's going to be somewhere random?
My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. Could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning.
Well, that's not a surprise.
If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all.
In other words, we've not gone deep enough into the story and I'm ahead of the game.
Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Oh, well, to be fair, Velvet Room attendance is centuries old.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
When that time comes, let's go on our own journey together.
And so our odyssey would continue. Yes, a wonderful idea. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a cliche if it was the future more. I think it's more likely to be connected towards the Prince or Luis.
It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Oh.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
I can feel more deep gratitude and boundless trust.
The scholar in search of utopia, more, keeper and heritor of the seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Dreams will forever elude our grasp.
Increase an archetype stat bonuses by +3 while channeling it. Nice.
I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again. Ah, how good of you to come.
I just want to quickly see how to get Heismay's his assassin monster. What does he need? He needs sniper at level 10. Have I got him? He should have gunner. Ah, but I need to get his seeker up as well. Oh god, this is irritating. Right, okay.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'll give it to him, but I'm not going to make him equip it. I'm going to see if I can quickly circumvent it.
On you.
Of course.
This is where doing a lot of the menu management is helpful. Apologies, peeps. This won't take me long.
I have retained my edge.
No, you've not. What? No, that's not what I wanted to do.
What now?
I want to see out of curiosity, how fast will these affect one of the lower archetypes? Let's see.
Steady effort is key.
I mean, that was kind of useful. One more? How about one more?
My power swells forth. Steady effort is key.
Yeah, it is indeed. And high space HP is now increased because of that, which is helpful. Okay. And then once
Please,
again.
do make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, there we are. Thank you. And then it's the gunner. I only needed to get to rank 10.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
So it's not really a sniper, that is it? It's carrying a cannon on its shoulder, like a rocket launcher. Not what I think of whenever a sniper.
I have retained my edge.
Yeah, I suppose you have, Heismay, but not now.
What now?
One of these days offline, I will do a load of customization of these.
My power swells forth.
Yeah, it does. And one more. So we need to get into rank 10 for this.
Steady effort is key.
And now finally,
You make yourself at home.
to get his assassin month on board.
I see. Fascinating.
Yep, so
This
weak to
right here.
electricity, but does reduce damage against darkness, which is pretty useful.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And we will leave here in a moment, people. Again, that's not really a ninja, is it? It's a bit too overstated, though. I do like the huge shurikens on its shoulder. Oh. Yes, I'll appreciate another 5 heroes
My
through.
power swells forth.
And I can actually give him that because it increases his abilities. So he can learn that. If I go for inheritance... Oh, weak against electricity. So can I do anything to change that? No, because I need to get... Oh, electric dodge. There we go. Right there. That saves him a lot of hassle, doesn't it? Increases evasion, that'll always be helpful. And then finally, recovers HP every turn. HP after an enemy, strike, dodge, pierce, dodge, electric dodge already there. Daikunda, Tetra Break, Supercharger, Battle Cry. Battle Cry could be useful. Screw it, we'll go with that. Right, okay, let's go back to the real world, shall we?
You'll come again.
Right, now that I've wasted all of your time, I do apologise for that. So, what I need to do here is we are in the night. I said, I don't believe any supporters will hang out right now. Oh, there is someone who wants to see me, apparently. Who? Ah, Juna. Okay, fair enough. Let's go and hang with Lady Juna.
You'd make a good escort.
Go on. Let's see where she wants to take me now.
Hey,
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Huh. Oh, guess what? It's time to pick up my outfit from the tailor. Can we go get it, my good man? We're one step closer to really lifting some spirits, and I will treasure these moments.
thanks.
Thank you for being such a good sport. Let's head to the tailor in Brilehaven then.
Yes, I'm taking her shopping, people.
Hello?
Hello there. I've come to pick up my dress for the festival.
Huh? I thought that Resant girl who picked up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna.
Wait,
A Miss Sang girl, you say? It couldn't be.
The singer who was shouting at you from last year's festival.
if I recall,
Her name was Mertus, and if she's still harassing me, the outfit's in danger.
hurry!
Perhaps she hasn't gotten far. Let's have a look around. Ah, Hugh. There she is, over there.
Please,
Mertus, right? Did you take my outfit? If so, I'll have it back, please.
What do you want?
Your outfit? Don't play dumb. You're the only one who could have had the gall to stoop so low. Oh, really? Well, I did pick up my dress earlier, but it's just so last year. So it's ashes now.
that's...
You wouldn't.
I think you owe us an explanation.
It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot you out in the same bloody dress! The comparisons alone will make a mockery of me. You're a big famous songstress. What the hell compels you to show up out of the blue for a sideshow and steal my livelihood? So you listen, bow out, or I'll spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course. Perfect for a viper like you. Maybe you'll shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are.
Hold on!
Flynn, don't. Why Erica flowers? I can't. I'm scared. If there are Erica flowers on stage, I'll...
No.
I'll be right there beside you. Don't worry.
Too true. My ever-reliable escort. I'm sure I'll be fine. I know I was asked to do it, but in a way, I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now.
So, a song.
Music shares its origins with magic, you know. A song has the power to lift spirits and ease sorrows. As a child, music was my only hope in a way. I want to share that hope with people all over the world, through the magic we'll call song. People used to say my head was in the clouds, that I was a dreamer. But it's not a dream. It's both my reality and my future. I can achieve it. I will achieve it.
And absolutely, yes, Mertus is very much the jealous, jilted former actress, isn't she, Queen? Taking full, nasty approaches.
You're not so different, I imagine. You're making an effort to take the future in your hands. Quite a pair we make, huh?
I sense Juna's faith in me as our goals align.
I can't get discouraged here.
Yep, significantly reduced the mad cost of studying the masked dancer.
Now then,
I've decided. Forget the dress. I'll show up just as I am. No bells and whistles.
thanks.
I appreciate you being here today. Let's stop by Carper to tell him about the outfit, and then head back.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yes, the age of a new king.
Hey,
I hear monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. It used to be a bandit's hideout, but then those beasts moved in.
Clever lot, aren't they? Held them in a place like that. It seems like hunting them down will be quite the chore.
So it does. 'Twas a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that within the layout will be a quite labyrinth, and great with spots from which to ambush intruders. I hope no one ends up wandering in there by accident, but it's still dangerous. You think the recruitment center has put up a bounty?
Yes, I do, and I'm actually interested in checking it out, so let's go and see.
Well then.
Oh, hang on, wait.
I hear a voice. I'm getting an uneasy feeling in my chest.
So I can go and talk with you for if I want to, but first of all, I want to actually quickly go... Load. Thank you. There we go. Hey, it's worked. I want to quickly see if there is a hunt in this, so I want to know how long it's going to take and if there's a deadline. Depending on whether there's a deadline,
Alright then.
I may have to do it very soon or I might not. It's one of those.
let's go.
Where to?
Let's go.
Yes, back to Grand Trad. While I'm here, I might quickly go and see what stat I need to complete Maria's follower, because she's very, very close to getting to the next level. Well, there's Lady Juna, and there's Maria.
Oh,
Oh, if I could just show this to him, then maybe he'll... Mister, I want to show this to that boy. That boy laying on the ground over there. Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, that's fine. So I need to get tolerance. That's the one I need to get. So looking at the Royal Virgin, pardon me. Ooh, that's quite a way off actually. That's going to be kind of awkward. Imagination's nearly maxed, so I need to get tolerance up
Alright then.
somehow, some way.
Let's head there right away.
At least I now know that, so it is tolerance that I need to raise. I need to be more tolerant, people. Hey, you want to see the bounties? Yes, 90,000. Psychropos, the ruffian ringleader. Yep. Let's grab it. His contract is to exterminate the one-eyed monster Psychropos. There's a cave near Grand Trad that used to be used by bandits. Some goblins chased them out and it's a goblin nest now. Seems like goblins are intimidating the bandits and are attacking merchants and travellers. We can't leave them be. On top of that, the goblins seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. Will you take it out before they cause more damage? Thanks for your help. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. The goblins are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hole near Grand Trad. That village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before going if I were you. As for details about the Cyclopean beast, the Psychropos, well, the informant should know a thing or two. Let's prove you're taking down the bounty. Bring back the enormous eyeball. Oh yeah, Queen, that's one for you, the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. I'm counting on you now.
Let's do it.
Right, there's no deadline. That's good news. Because I get the feeling this might be quite some time.
Ah, it's past the village. It's on the way. Why don't you stop by?
We'll face danger here.
Well, what I want to do quickly is get the intel on it.
Alright.
And because there's no deadline, I'm actually going to go and do Yufa's rank.
let's go.
I've got the chance. I should raise my stats while I can. Ah, there he is, the informant.
Fancy a bit of info?
Eh? What is it you want to know?
bunting on this.
The Scoundrels Hall is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since claimed by a horde of goblins. From what I understand, the goblins drove away bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travellers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We heard about them from the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say?
Yeah, they're clever little bastards. The den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the goblins within may prove to be tricky.
That's between us.
And it won't just be goblins you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Cycropos. They're said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the old goblin horde would be a suicide mission. So that's probably why the bounty is the Cycropos. Some of the goblin cronies are capable of using magic and they won't hesitate with me stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Cycropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling the magic while you take down the Cycropos. Spears and bows are effective here. That's about the extent of my information. If you still choose to go, stay vigilant. So we'll take a look at the quests. It seems that I might have a very similar approach to how I had that fight in the Trials in the Sky SC stream, where I had to leave all the pawns alive so I didn't buff the boss's attacks until the boss was dead.
Yeah! Did you know?
Right, she's not letting me do what I want, so I've got the quests. Yeah, they reckon Thief, Gunner and Faker, ironically. So, inflict them with Forget to keep them alive but neutralised. And that's why it recommends the Thief, Gunner and Faker. We have to it takes 2 days to get there. Okay, now that I know how many days I'm going to lose, I'm going to very quickly go all the way back and deal with Lady Yufa. Yufa ponders the gulf between Sanctism and Mystari teachings. She worries for Ovi's mother, apparently ill, but suddenly grows dizzy herself.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling in my chest.
Yeah, as long as it's not being gouged, fair play. Ah, she's hanging here.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Alterbury all the same. I have a favour to ask of you, Flynn. Would you accompany me to the church in Briarhaven? That church gave me such a strange feeling, and I've been thinking about the promise I made to Ovi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I honestly hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel we should make sure everything is okay. Let's go. Ovi wasn't at the church, but I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it's just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
Flynn, I can feel Magla coming from behind this door, and it's not good.
What?
Let's just leave.
Wait a moment, please.
Well, wait, please. I need you with me on this, please. Now, I'm going to open this door.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Ugh.
Close your eye.
Those faces.
Oh,
Yufa, Flynn. What are you doing down here in the basement?
This is a sick room, you realise. For Ovi's mother and the others who are ailing. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. That's right.
That's right. Mama and everyone got, possessed by something evil. That's why I go to the church every day and pray for a really long time. And if I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? There are no other means of treating them. This illness appears to only affect the followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Ugh. Seriously? Doings of the devil? Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over malady is the path of profound faith. But something's not right there. That smell, I've been faintly sensing. I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magla. Probably because there are too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place.
About that.
You mean this is the same situation at the Dragon Gas Temple? I don't mean to deny Sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magla here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much will only serve to worsen the illness.
Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard.
Come on.
Buford, can see what you can't. You should listen to her. Flynn.
Silence.
You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know?
Mama!
Leave this place!
Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God in this holy church. Leave here at once.
Yeah, indeed. He doesn't like the truth, does he, Queens? He sees it as denying his faith.
Shame to admit, but
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of succor, I can't imagine it.
if we do nothing,
And just think, that distorted magla, borne aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer, if it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. I think we need to take action.
that's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened in Etria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do the best I can, just like when you helped me, Flynn. I can sense Euphra's earnestness and deep trust in me.
It is as it was when you ended the calamity on the island. Be that as it may.
However, if we try to precede them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let us leave and come back when the calm has been restored.
Yep, so we've gone back to the group. More mag has been acquired. Back to Virga Island Tavern. So it looks like we're now free to raise one of our stats. So I need to raise tolerance. That's what I need to do. So the question is... Ah, there is somewhere right in the center.
Let's go.
Great, innit?
There are stores down here I never checked out.
It's all good stuff.
Hail, traveller. Might interest you in all ways. We have plenty of talismans and charms. Traveller, is it true that you know Cuculus? Coincidentally, one of his associates helps me run this business. It's hard for us pagans to make a sale on the mainland, so since we have mutual acquaintances, I'll give you a discount. I hear a voice in my mind. You might say I have something of a connection with these sorts of places. I put in a good word for you. Yay, magic shops, that's cheaper. Nice, so what can we get here? Ah, so that's 100 damage, 100 damage. Unfortunately, there are ones I've already got. That's a real shame. Accessories, though.
So if you have that one, using guard reduces the press turn by half. That could come in handy. I'll buy it, but I'm not going to equip it just yet. And then we have the Phantasma doll. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions, but the actions use press turns as normal. Oh, nice! You can double. Is that doubling your turns? That could come in handy. Good. Yeah, you can have it. Prevents poison. So there's some really good ones here. Like preventing hex is a good one. Yes, I'm spending all my money. Meanwhile, can I sell anything? Yes, I can. 147,000. Well, that's made my job a lot bloody easier. Next.
Thanks.
I truly am glad you came to our island. With this victory, you're sure to be welcomed and accepted here. And from now on, if I have an opinion, I will not hesitate to give it voice. Prayer and hope alone accomplish nothing. That'll be my motto from now on.
Oh, it's you!
You must be that candidate, yeah? I've heard all about you from the chief. He wants me to sell you my goods. To be clear, I've no intention of treating you poorly because of who you are. However, all I sell here is at the island's premium exports. To someone who can't understand their value, no doubt it all looks like junk. So let me ask you, do you have any idea what you're looking at? Well, so you recognise my wares as weapons and armour. With the wisdom I cultivated thus far, I was able to earn the shopkeeper's trust. Then let us do business. I would take my stock on a daily basis, but these items are by nature scarce and difficult to come by. I'll ask that you limit yourself to buying 1 item a day. With your sharp eye, choosing something shouldn't be an issue. Here's what I have for sale today. So you're going to have a mossy artifact or mossy threads, and all we need to do is get them appraised. We'll go with the mossy artifact.
Can you talk?
We had the praise of the shop. We might discover its true value. Right now we got 2.
I'll get another one because I can. We can get them appraised. In fact, I wonder if I can... Oh yeah, I need a weapons shop for that.
What's it now?
Young outsider, have you any interest in Hero's Leaf of Light Seed? Yes. Yes, I have. You see, I normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but harvest being what they are, it's a ways off before I can go back to selling crops. No choice but to start from seed. Literally. These are quite rarity. Very valuable. Any interest? Yes.
What do you want to do?
That'll go nice if you planted it. It's sort of expensive though. Right now you have 0. Want to buy it?
Yes, I do.
Well, isn't that something?
Thank you kindly. These are a fine fruit if you cultivate them. At this price, I guarantee it. Because if they sprout into what I think they'll sprout into, that will be very, very useful indeed.
Well, that would help quite a bit. All very nice.
Our island is now called Ethria. The name has such a nice ring to it. From this day forward, we'll defend the name of Ethria with all that we are. Good. I'm glad. So much trouble on this island. The only thing I can do is stand and watch. It's horrible, but it's the truth. And for that, I deserve punishment. Maybe I'll have time to cool my head and think, if I'm inside a cell. Why would you want to go in there?
Come to think of it,
I sure panicked when we got captured. It's kind of a funny story now, though. Remember that time we got arrested and nearly executed? Now the island becomes so accepting of a trials, there will come a day no longer need this. I get the feeling no matter how accepting the culture is, you're always going to need jail cells. Because there's always going to be some pillock who thinks they can take advantage. Alright, let's listen to you. The village cleric. It's a way to raise tolerance.
Oh,
I've heard about your group from the village chief. He said you were trustworthy. However, I can only place my trust in those who possess a certain wisdom. What do you know of the history of this island? Oh, then you must know about the previous chief and priestess, yes? Whatever tidbits you may have heard elsewhere, do not tell the full story. I'm more than willing to properly educate you if you have a moment. A mystery history lesson here. You know, we might be able to better support those who are disadvantaged if we take time to learn about the culture. Yep. What's the town listen? I do.
Okay, then.
A wise decision. But let us find somewhere quiet to talk.
I shall tell you.
Lady Yufa is a priestess and direct descendant of the previous chief. However, what makes her unique is there has not been a priestess born from the chief's bloodline in 100 years.
What?
What do you mean? Were the other priestesses before Lady Yufa chosen from different families then? Precisely. So long as the successor has a high aptitude for magic, the lineage of a chosen priestess matters little. It would be a problem for such a sacred lineage to end simply due to a break in bloodline. There are always several potential candidates across the island. That continuity of bloodline is what makes Lady Yufa so special. I cannot blame the populace for seeing her through a lens of divinity.
Well,
I didn't realize what a heavy burden she was carrying. Lady Yufa ought to know better than anyone how important it is that she fulfill her destiny.
That is...
10 years ago, the dragon god began to grow restless. Lady Yufa had already been made a priestess, though she was only a child. And her parents, who were previous chief and priestess, went on ahead to the temple.
Yeah.
They lost their lives in there, didn't they? You presume correctly. In retrospect, it was around this time that Lady Yufa became more and more taken with the notion of sacrificing herself. The fate of the previous chief left us grief-stricken. I have no doubt of the immense trauma inflicted on Chief Edney and Lady Yufa as a result. Thus the two of them made their respective decisions, and that brings us to the present.
I learned about Yufa and Edney's present. From learning about the island's complex circumstances, my tolerance has improved.
all right.
Yay, 5 notes, nice. We needed that.
Thank you.
Well then, does this knowledge at all change your perception of the island? Let us speak again if you so choose.
It's time to go back to the others.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new king.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Okay, so we have an auto-save. And nothing immediately has matured enough for us to carry on socializing. So this time, we're actually going to go and look at that potential quest in Grand Trad. Because I like the idea of it.
The heat is trying.
I've done a lot of socializing, I've done a lot of talking. Now it's time to go and do some East End flogging.
All right then.
Well, maybe not quite East End flog, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Now then, how far do I run it then? Right, can I zoom out, please? Yes, I can. That's the one.
We have a pending request there.
That's the cave of the bounty hunter monster, yeah? How devious if it's a masquerade as a bandit.
Being it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out.
Let's be off.
But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither.
It's your call.
Tell me in this suit, we still need to camp once. Can we get back tomorrow night, nightfall?
Just leave it to me, as long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course.
Let's be off.
That's a settled. It'll behove us to repair ourselves even whilst on the road. So into the gauntlet run we go.
What to pick?
Oh. There is much I wish to discuss. Ah, Heisman wants to have a chat, does he? Okay, fair enough. Is it going to be up here? Oh yes, here we are on the desert, and... Oh, what the hell? It's Seth. And I agree, definitely. We're chasing the loot. No doubt about that. This is my game. We go for the loot as much as possible. Loot, golden loot. There we are. Now it remains to carry out our plan in Altabury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? If you've the time, would you take a break with me? My hideout is a bit cramped, perhaps, but yes, it is my castle.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure my son would be happy too. I don't see Heismay's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself, I disposed of.
Ah, so he's actually got the ashes. I wonder if the ashes are in his locket.
It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine-wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe.
That's very similar to something I've heard in quite a few cultures where people have like rings made. If you go down the cremation route, it's very, very similar allegory to that.
Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach. No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people.
This is really cool.
Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
That day is fast approaching.
True indeed. Soon the worst of this world will be behind us.
I had a feeling that might be the better answer.
Thanks to you. We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest. Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I appreciate that, but I don't want you throwing your life away.
You truly have a kind soul. I only hope we can keep malefactors from taking advantage of it. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own. Another toast, then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
I know that feeling, Avian, yes. Danganronpa was famous for that, you're not wrong. I only got away with one, well technically two, actually surviving in my experiences with that game.
The aloof hermit, Heismay, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues.
And no, I've not forgotten. I'm waiting till I can carry on her confidant follow, actually. I want to know what happened to that poor doggo.
By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
So, the thief lineage now to 4 slots. Greatly increases Heismaid's ambush damage against stun damage, which is fantastic. And then also, Heismaid's ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What does that mean?
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then. They need not be grand tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. These moments we have, however we spend them, to me, they are precious indeed. I can't remember the last time I felt this way. To think of my future and look forward to what awaits.
And so we rambled on, whiling away gentle hours, talking of many things. Thanks to the strong trust between Heismaid and me, the people of the Ujif tribe now support me. Yay, we're 9th. We're getting even closer to the top.
Coming into view is the
Mace Finder might have a new ultimate form that's unique to them, maybe, Avian.
And merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we carry on? Yeah, I do. Place called Igno. I must say, this village is unusually lively.
There's a lot of strong people from different tribes.
Yes. Merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village of a lord.
Oh, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they'll have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat.
Hey!
I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? 'Tis not your Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl.
So we can get gold bullion. Oh, that's a bath salt. And using while bathing increased luck by 2. You get a maximum of 10, I think. That'll come in handy. Mellow milk. It's a cooking ingredient. We'll get a few more of these because we can. And Orgo sugar. We can get plenty of those while we're at it too. Meanwhile, we have weapon. Oh! Wow! 240,000 with 20% off. Whoa! What? Are you high? Are you absolutely high? Are you mad or are you mental? Same again, golden armor. This is the most expensive store in the whole of the game. I'm not paying that. I can't afford it. I can, but I daren't do it. I'm gonna say I could get a weapon for Junior, or I can get golden armor, which, I mean, it would boost by 100 the defense. It would make them very, very strong, but can I seriously afford that? Ooh. Greatly it causes evasion against fire. We'll have that. I think these are more useful. These are more useful. I'm buying these. I mean, I can actually, believe it or not, just about afford the armor as well. I could just about afford it. It would make, as you say though, Queen, it would make me poor for the first time in a while. However, I'm about to go to a dungeon and do some serious dungeon crawling, so you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go reckless. I'm gonna go crazy.
Hey,
You aren't done with your business here? Yes, because I'm all done with my sodding money. I've got nothing more to do. Let's get out of here.
hey.
Back to it, huh? Alright, to the Gauntlet Runner.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment. And
I'm saving this on a different slot.
They breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
All right then.
Right, so I can raise expression with Juna. Inside here, I can raise... Can I raise anything else? Yep, I can raise tolerance with Heismay. That's probably the better option right now, I think. I'm pretty sure he uses time to plant things, so I don't want to do that. Meanwhile, oh, we can do praying. You can do pray, which was useful. First things first, different slot. I want a different slot. Just in case I regret what I have done.
What now?
Well, if I go to Hulkenberg now, for example. Yeah, see, she resists slash. I need to see if I can, oh, yeah, that's the archetype tree. If I got a Hulkenberg. Right, the one thing that she doesn't have is the thing to evade lightning. So that's where, going back to equipment, instead of giving her the 2 actions, I'm better off giving her... Where is it? Oh god, these are all so annoying. No, not the igniter. Where's the accessory that does evasion against electricity? It was an accessory, wasn't it? Where is it? It was an accessory, I'm sure of it. Or is it a gear? I just bought a load of accessories that are designed to do that, and it's not showing. Why am I not seeing them? Ah, there we are. Right, that's better. Yes, I did buy them. I've decided to go absolutely berserk because, I mean, check out the stats for Hulkenberg now. She got 440 for defense, which reminds me of party. I'm actually going to bench you for Hulkenberg, and Juna, I'm going to bring Heismay in. And don't worry, I've stayed on a different slot. So if this doesn't work, I can reload and just very quickly go back to the village. Yes, check it out. We now have 5,000. Yes. We're rich now, people. Oh, yeah. Ah, hello there. Something the matter?
All right.
I'm going to spend time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? The men encounter enemies, but I bet waiting patiently for them will raise my tolerance. Mirror the monsters. Are you prepared? Indeed. Glad to hear it. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details.
Well,
But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about.
Really?
Must have been difficult for you.
well,
That was a long time ago. Now it's just a memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. 'Tis my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed one day, if you do manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we too strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it. Not in secret, like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true official knight. If it is possible, nothing would make me happier.
Yeah.
I know you can do it.
that's true.
Thank you. Even if it is only a dream, your faith helps make it feel closer than ever. Is it thanks to you that I can speak freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I'd have never considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I see that as the one who fell deep into darkness. That's a rare quality.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure people are drawn to your natural charm too, Heisme. Hard to imagine. But truly, people of your character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I have rather drafted this conversation on, haven't I? It's a good thing all remain quiet out there. Wait. It's quiet no more. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our position to the end. Let's take our steps towards a new dream. Oh, we have a boss fight.
Try a bit of this! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Witness our secret technique!
Let's do this!
Siege!
Get off my battlefield! 2,500 damage. It never had a hope. We prevailed somehow. Somehow we obliterated it. I decided to take a breather with Heisme.
Good grief.
Phew, they're off us, and that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good riddance all told.
Well then,
You're welcome to come visit me again if you'd like. I sense my tolerance has increased from patiently standing guard with Heisme.
All right.
We got 3 for that. Despite getting 6 notes and obliterating the enemy, I'm kind of disappointed. No, 8 notes even.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And yes, it was a bit anticlimactic, but hey ho, it worked.
What to pick?
Oh, I hear a voice.
All right.
I should let him know. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Let's go and find her and wherever she is. I get the feeling she might be on the deck, actually. She's either going to be on the deck or in the room with the that, you know, guard thing. But no, she's on the deck. This might possibly be another one of those followers that I might be able to finish. Which would be nice. It occurs to me if I had met you when we were recruits, I'd have never awakened these powers, and saving the people of Harley would be an empty dream. The things we accomplish in life depend so heavily on the people we cross paths with. And you are capable of greatness, I'm sure. Oh, thanks for that, bro.
Well met.
We had the spear. As our sole means of dispatching Luis, 'tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust.
Same.
Flynn, I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. I have something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you take time to hear it?
Thank you.
Yep, here we go.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Rodanth has been confined to an underground cell.
Good.
For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Rodanth is removed from power. We spoke of it before,
A knight's duty is to their oath. Yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob.
Yes, very close indeed.
If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Rodanthe, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said. We shall reclaim our nation's future together.
Yep, she seems to like that one.
My duel with Rodanthe left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
Well, she seems to like being referred to as the knight, which is not a surprise. I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Excellent, another rank completed.
I shall safeguard our land and our future.
So we can now get 4 more slots for the knight lineage. Special guard duty is a high probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. That's really useful. And then Grand Fantasy, yep, Hulkenberg's also ready to require it as well. So there must be something we need to do in order to get these new versions.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself. As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks to strong trust in Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. Oh, we didn't move up this time. Boo!
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself at the Scoundrel's Hold, a cave system beneath the sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years. There were once treasures hoarded in the sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains.
Ooh,
the party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Right, we've got to be careful here because it's raining, and I think from memory that prevents their weakness from being exploited.
Is this the place?
So this was the Scoundrel stronghold, was it? And our bounties at the end of it?
Yep. We're here for a giant guarded by a horde of goblins, but of course there's other monsters in here too.
A goblin horde it is. They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to repair tactics for cutting down many at a time.
Oh my.
For goblins, worry not, love. My magic shreds goblins, whatever the amount. She who laughs at the goblins shall cry by its in due measure. Be wary of pride.
All good.
Hulkenberg's right. The goblins are one thing, but then the giant complicates matters. We can't be too careful.
Gosh.
Alright, I hear ya. So let's get this over with and vacate this dreary den straight away. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, it's only there for a moment, but if I sense one of the relics Nearest is looking for, make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay?
Now, Gallica. Seriously? You think I'm going to miss treasure chests? Because it has happened before, to be fair. I have missed them in the past, so I'll make sure I do everything I can to uncover every access point.
Oh.
So this place used to be a bandit stronghold. I expect the lair will have its tricks, so let's be mindful.
Hey.
Add me to the formation. You know I'll have your back.
I see.
I see. I'm here if you change your mind. Meanwhile, what's this guy got to say? Oi, you! You're not planning to go in there using magic to kill those goblins in one fell swoop, are you? Not that the goblin hates more than magic. I won't cost anything, you're thinking. But if you even wield something magical, you're finished. They'll punish you.
Means
In other words, mage and healer wouldn't work. Well, summoner would be probably iffy too.
I don't know what any of that is, but if you use magic, don't do it. Hit him with status elements instead and you'll be good to go. That's all I've got for you. Take it for someone who nearly died.
Alright, okay. Fine.
What now?
I'll change away from mage. Don't worry about it. It's disappointing. Screw it. I'll go with Soul Hacker then.
The freedom of a wanderer.
I'll go with Soul Hacker. Meanwhile, I need to switch out. In that case, I need to switch out Yufa from the party. So... Oh. Bugger. Oh. In which case, I'll bring Stroll to the party after all. I'll bring back the OG team. Right, okay, so I can't use my trick of using magic to AoE enemies, which is irritating. So we're going to have to East and Thug it.
okay then.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go!
Wait.
We end this quickly.
Would help if there were enemies to fight, but I've not seen anyone yet. So you can actually hold down the analyze thing, which gives you some more information.
I knew you could do it.
Push through.
I knew you could.
Right, so we can just attack. Okay. Iron sand could be useful, I suppose. Right, where are you? I see you.
On your
How
toes.
dare you? Hit me for 15 damage. Who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to hit me? So we're back in one of these dungeons again, and I get the feeling that my party are probably overleveled.
They all seem pretty weak. You
Yeah.
got this.
Come on, which way are you going?
I don't see anything.
Ah, the
we
level
can't handle.
43, so they are lower than us, but a few levels lower.
Alright, how's
Hold
that?
off.
I knew I could count on you.
Good thing is, it's getting us decent experience, and I smell treasure.
I said there's something from their chest. Try opening it, Flynn.
We found something.
Yay! A box made from an assortment of wood types that appear to form a pattern.
Hey,
What the heck is that? Quite an odd shape it has. Think it goes to something else.
Okay, so
You know what? It might be one of the relics Nearest is talking about, right? Let's show it to Nearest anyway.
It's maybe a relic, just as Gallica suspects. I'll take it back and show it to Neurus. Excellent. I'm happy with that. I say, I understand why you should use Faker, because you get status effects from the Faker. So that might be one of using the boss battle. For now, I'm happy to carry on East End Thugging. That's a way down the ladder. So let's see what's down this way. Oh, it's the same route. Boo. I thought I'd be able to sneak around and get something else. Oh, hello. Goodbye.
I knew I could count on you.
Ah, they gave 95 experience. Okay, I'm quite impressed by that. There's a way over there. Is there a way through here? No, there is not. So down we go. Where's the... Oh, it's there. Okay.
How's that?
right, we did it.
Looks like there's a switch through the wall here. Meanwhile, what's up this ladder? Yay, treasure.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Great spirit dust. Not sure what that does, but it'll still come in handy. So, once again, people, we are at the point where I'm pretty much over-leveled. You're not supposed to be able to run around the dungeons here, flaying enemies without any kind of consequence. Is that a save room? No, it's a place that's got loads of enemies.
Be careful.
I could be careful, but I can't be bothered. Ah, there's a demon guardian.
Hey, good one.
Sorry, gorilla, not today. Yeah, so further back this way, there's another door, and we might be able to get the drop on them from behind. I know you're here somewhere. Where are you?
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Seriously, bro?
Well, it must have some use.
Ooh, an imp-soul bow. That could come in handy.
All right. How's that?
Stronger still.
How dare you dodge my attack?
Very impressive.
You're not allowed to use evasion and skill to get away from me.
Impressive as ever.
Hang on, there's... Ah, there it is. Cool. How dare they sneak around me and dodge my attacks? Oh, that was cheap. That was so cheap.
All right. How's that?
I knew we could count on you. We made short work of them.
Yeah, I mean, Gallica, unfortunately, I'm about 20 levels too high for them. But the good thing is, it's a way to quite easily get levels and stuff, so it's not too bad. Interestingly, my MP's taken... Oh, I know why my MP's taken a hit. My MP's taken a hit because I've gone into Magic Seeker. For whatever reason, Magic Seeker has more MP. Because of the skill he inherited. Just remembered now. I'm thinking, why has my MP suddenly got gaps in it? And I just remembered why. Thanks for that, Heisme. I don't know why I needed the assistance there, but I'll take it. Right, enough's enough. We're going to go East End Thug against this group. They're guarding a chest. I want it. There we go.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
Lancer's headgear. So it allows dodge even evasion against Pierce. That's useful for anyone who's weak against Pierce. I'm not disapproving of that, to say the least.
Seem to have defeated them all.
Yeah, we do seem to have defeated them all. Okay, what's up here? We have... nothing! We've already been here. Unfortunate. Right, I get the feeling we'll need to get to that ladder in the middle. I thought there might have been a way through there, but there wasn't. That's annoying. Ah, well, there's a door back here we've not explored. Which means we also may possibly... Oh, we've already been through there.
Power can be so intoxicating.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I can't believe it.
Oh, we've got some knives for the Faker that are wind attacks inflict sleep. Nice. Makes me wonder if the boss round here might be weak to wind then, because of the fact that I've just got the wind accessibility. And obviously, because they don't want you using magic because of the gobobs,
I knew we could count on you.
we can instead use physical attacks to do the job.
Did it! Watch out! You've been spotted!
We might have been spotted, but I really don't care, Gallica. Right, let's try that ladder on the other side, because I'm not seeing anything back here.
Let's push through.
Looks like I've already been through this way. Indeed we have. Indeed we have. That's annoying. Back the way we came then. We'll take the other ladder instead.
Let's push through.
I knew I could count on you.
Good thing about this is we are farming money back quite quickly. I mean, we came in here with 5,000 and odd. We're now at 12,000. So there is that at least, people. But I get the feeling that you don't want to see me just randomly, brainlessly bashing in demons all night. I mean, I'll happily do it, but... Oh, boo! We've got the bots in the chat, people. You know what to do. Highlight the dots if you can. Get it reported. Get it off my stream. I don't want bots here. Take your bot and get out. You're not welcome on my stream, bot. Piss off. I don't need to buy viewers on stream, boo, or any bollocks like that. If people don't want to watch me, they don't want to watch me. I'm not buying an audience.
Impressive as ever.
That's fine. There should be a way to report it. I know that it can be done. I can't remember. The only reason I know it can be done is because Chris did it on one of the streams, and it got a report straight back saying, "Yeah, that's fine. We'll remove it." I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Come on.
Great job!
But yeah, get it blocked. Get it off my screen. I don't want it here. Where the hell do I go now? I'm stuck. I'm going round in circles. I'm not seeing any way to go. Yeah.
That's all of them. Yes?
It is, yeah, because they didn't stand a chance against us. So why do I care? Let's try down the bottom end here, just in case I'm missing a way through. I might be missing a crawl space.
Stay on your toes.
How are you still
I
alive?
think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Yeah, nothing there. That's annoying. So this is where we came before. I'm completely flummoxed here. Ah, so you go to their channel and report. That makes sense. That really does. So apparently, as I say, the last time that happened, the report was made, and literally straight away, yep, we've taken action and removed it, thank you for your report, kind of thing. I heard about it and I was like, I'm really impressed by that. That's awesome. More of that, please.
How's that?
So we got some weapons for the brawler, the iron knuckles. I don't know if they're any good or not. I'm pretty sure this was a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end, so there's no way through here. Let me go on to the other ladder. Just in case I've missed something, but I don't think I have. I know there is a map where there's another ladder, and it's got the blue, like, treasure to pick up. But up here, I'm not seeing anywhere to go. Unless... Oh yeah, that's the other side of where we came before, isn't it? mean, I don't mind hunting demons and getting free experience, don't get me wrong, but it feels like we're going around in circles, and I don't like doing that. I find that quite annoying. Again, it's good for experience, and good for A experience, and good for everything else, but it's still annoying. Yeah, awesome. So they're reviewing it. That's great to know. I'd be interested to see if they do exterminate it as quick as last time, because that's something that I don't think I've seen as much when I was on YouTube streaming. Anytime you did, like, you know, the block and remove, that's all it did, and they just kept on coming back like dandelions, which is somewhat irritating. Yeah, this is definitely the only floor. There's nowhere to go. I'm getting really frustrated now because I'm going around in circles. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the experience and everything else, but it's very annoying.
That should come in handy.
Alright, how's that?
That was well done.
There we go, thank you. You're next.
Marvelous.
That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
Yeah, nice work.
Come on! Exemplary.
You see, that's clearly the place there. Right over there is a ladder leading to it, which appears to be up on the right, except it isn't. I just don't think it is. So that's a ladder down. So what's up here? Yeah, it's just that dead end. There's nowhere to go. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a decent grind and everything else, but I feel like I've gone every single route to go. And there's nothing, there's nowhere else. I've got the map fully out. There's that ladder in the middle, which is a down ladder, but I can't get to it because there's no connecting route. Not that I can see, anyway. There's got to be a way to go through. They can't have made a dungeon that's impossible to complete.
Marvelous.
So it's definitely not there. Well, I'm just glad that I can do the hack and slash version rather than having to get into turn-based fights all the time. Being able to hack and slash your way through at least does make it quicker. Yeah, see, it's over there. That's one place I need to go. But what I don't see is a way to it apart from a downwards ladder, because there's definitely nothing on that side. And even if you go through here... Yeah, there's no alternate route this side either. And now I'm literally just going in a circle. I am not going crazy. I've gone every single route I can go. I've gone every single way, and there is nowhere to go. I'm at a dead end. I'm at a complete and utter dead end. All I'm finding are dead ends. I'm not finding any stairwells, I'm not finding any crawl spaces, I'm not finding any ladders, I'm not finding any more switches. Every ladder I take is taking me back to somewhere I've already been. I'm literally at a complete and utter dead end. There's nowhere to go.
Such an elegant fighter.
If you say so, Yufa. I mean, yeah, Avian, I'm even looking for that. You're not wrong. I'm looking for somewhere to like fall down, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, because that's a ladder I've just literally climbed up right there in the middle. Going up top.
Push through.
That was brilliant.
Just in case there's anything back here, but I don't think there is. Yeah, that's just a solid route out. There's nowhere else to go that way. That takes us back to the ladder. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I might have to get a guide for this. Because the map's making absolutely no sense. There's the entrance. So that's literally where we came in. This is the very, very start of the dungeon. So as you can see, straight arrow takes us to down a single route. The only way down is the ladder. There is no other route available in this floor that I can see. And I'm checking absolutely everywhere. Just out of morbid curiosity, into the sly hold. Nothing here. There's an enemy, but that's all we've got. Stand back here for now. Come on. Turn round. Turn around. Thank you. Okay.
Alright.
See you later.
Well done.
Okay. Yeah, so there was a chest here, but there's no switches, there's no ladders, there's no holes. So we can rule this place out. That's room 1 clear. So the only other route is, from what I can see, down this ladder. Nothing, 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 nothing. Dead end. And that's back up the side where I came before. Because I'm not abandoning. I'm gonna complete this. It's just that, unfortunately, it might be one where I have to do it offline, which I don't want to do. I don't want to rob you of content. Right, whoever's messaging me now's not a good time, because I am live on the web. Sorry.
Such an elegant fighter.
Yeah, that's what I like to tell myself, Yufa. I like to tell myself I'm an elegant fighter, but the truth is very different. It's very, very different indeed. Right, there's nothing here. There's no switches on the wall either, is there? I'm just literally checking now. Yeah, there's definitely nowhere to go. I can't. They can't have put a glitch in where you can't proceed. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe there's absolutely nowhere to go, because you can see in the middle of underneath the 1 of 1, you've got a ladder to head straight down to a blue treasure, and then literally so just south of where Flynn is now, there's another map ladder which is not complete. But what I'm not finding is a downward ladder to get there. The connecting piece is not present, and I'm at a complete loss as to why, because I've checked everywhere and I'm not seeing anything. So I can't interact with the switch again, so it's not that. Oh, hold on, there it is. I knew there'd be a way. There had to be. It made no sense for there to be nowhere to go. It made no sense. I knew there had to be. What do you want, Mr. Teeth?
Hey, you there! Are you switching party members in battle? Yeah, this again. You have something to teach us? You want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this, the turn order is going to stay the same as it was before you switched. If they're going to hit your weakness or you're just feeling chopped, switch out and gain an advantage. Besides, the reserves don't get as much experience. Rotate your crew like a chewed. Not bad, huh? I'm a real wisdom tooth. Damn, tough crowd. But that's all for now. See you around.
I knew there had to be a way. Ah, big group.
Let's push through.
Come on.
That was brilliant.
Amazing! Great moves back there. Great find.
Feel the power coursing through me.
So Paladin's increased and Ninja's increased.
Alright.
And we've just literally taken out a load of enemies by East End thugging, which is probably not ideal, but that actually worked. That was actually quite enjoyable. I enjoyed the challenge of that.
Alright. How's that?
Your training has paid off.
Yeah, the training paid off, but I don't know if that's because I'm any good, Highs, mate. But we'll take it. It's good. It's fine. Yay, there it is. We found a ruby. Speaking of ruby, apparently Rooster Teeth have come back. I saw that randomly being mentioned the other day online, and I'm thinking, really? I thought that company was dead as the dodo, but apparently they're back. So for those of you who like that show, you might be able to catch some new episodes coming soon.
Let's push through.
Nice. And we've got an autosave then. The Scout's Anklet, which gives you 6+ to agility. That could be very useful for a character who's got a lot of evasion, like the assassin or the ninja. Oh, there's a way up here. Is this the way we came? No, it's not. It's another route. Nice.
That should come in handy.
Another gold beetle. Brilliant. Now we're making progress, people. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, to the left. Oh, look what we've got. Oh no, you don't. Get back here.
Let's take them all out.
Let's go.
Get in there! Finish him off!
It's okay. Scour.
You hit their weakness! That's your
In
opening,
the name
Captain.
of Not done yet.
I need you to pass your turn because you've got an electric weapon. I've just realised. So, yeah.
I defer to you.
Be neither Timpanga!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep
Nice. That got loads more money.
How's that?
Hey, and a level up for Flynn as well.
There are some enemies left. Stay
Hey, come on.
Seem we've won the day.
Nice. We also got another Hero's Leaf of Light for doing that. So that magic spell that gets back MP for the Soul Hacker, it didn't exactly do a lot of MP recovery, it must be said. Ah, hello.
Watch out!
It says there's strong presence up ahead. So we'll quickly save our game.
Go!
And then this is where I need to make a decision about the party. I think it said before, Faker, Thief, and Gunner, I believe.
Yep.
Since we've gone on a journey as of now, let's keep going.
First things first. So, quest. Yep, here we go. So it's reckons Thief, Gunner, and Faker. So when all the lackeys are defeated, inflict them with forget to keep them alive but neutralized. So if we go... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. So if we go with Flynn, for example, he has Faker. At least he should have. Yep, there we are. High chance of triggering auto dodge. That's got one enemy, Faker's Roguery. It's expensive though, look at that. But turn icons are either random or removed.
Faker.
So I'll have you as a Faker. Now, Stroll. You're currently Samurai, which makes you an overall tank. But you also have neither Thief nor Gun. In which case, Hulkenberg. Yeah, you have Gunner. I should have a better weapon than that. I got one earlier. Oh yeah, it's the Imsol bow, but we need to salvage that. So that's pretty poor. And obviously, Ninja is of the thief alignment. That's to all enemies or steal a rare item. Yeah. If I go back to assassin. And then there's thief. Yeah, that's the one that inflicts forget. Dark sword. So that could really come in handy.
Thief.
Keeps the same things really. He doesn't lose that. So with that in mind, looking at the health stat wise,
what now?
I will quickly use the medicine. That's all I need that. And then divine elixir. No, not wasting that. Use a couple of Magla pearls because they're cheaper. Stroll, get out of my way. He was literally blocking my path there, Stroll. I couldn't move. I'm like, get out of my way. Stop that. Please.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Just a sec.
I feel a strong presence. It might be our bounty. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Yep, there's the Cyclops. So, this is our Gobon leader then. He wanted to take the scoundrel's stronghold for itself, I see. But its evil deeds end here. Well, what are we doing standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm just going to go ahead and end this sod now.
Let's hurry and defeat it.
Glad you're keen to scrap. Because those guys ready too. Let's show what we've got. Come on.
Peril.
Die!
That didn't work. It didn't forget it.
Let's set it up.
Deal weak or mighty damage to all enemies without consuming MP.
Charging in.
Oh, what the?
Rear guard.
No, don't do that.
Come forth, royal soul.
Let's try and cast Faker on you.
I've got my own tricks.
Yep, there we are. Ah, so it took away turns. That's annoying. So you see how basically it robbed us of press turns, which is kind of annoying. Right.
Not now.
Have I got one for forget?
This should work.
Thank you. My aim is ever true. You're mine.
Hulkenberg got them right
Let us
in their
clean
weak
up
spot.
this mess. Thief! I show no mercy.
Let's stay calm.
Right, that's made it weak.
You hit their weakness.
And wind is a weakness. I thought it would have been.
After me.
Deal severe physical slash and add 1 turn on a killing blow. Yep.
Fall. You will taste justice.
I remember this move. It was pretty powerful. Yep, that'll do nicely. Oh, that one's recovered. Oh, now he's been made with which is annoying.
Stroll's forgotten everything. He can't use his skills.
My quarry!
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in their
think
weak
yourself
spot.
equal to a Ujief's agility? Thief! Ha! Die!
It's okay.
Nice
We can
one,
do
that
this.
worked. Okay. What I'll need to do now is give a notebook of remembrance to Stroll.
My thanks. Now, let's make an end of it.
Look here!
Let's do this! Almost finished!
Not bad.
I stand ready. Behold, we stand together.
Oh, we're not got the
Perhaps
press
not
turns
this.
for that. Okay, that's fair enough.
Not now. I cannot miss. Worthy foe after all.
Nice.
One left!
Impressive.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's get on with it!
Let's just go for the killing
On
blow.
your guard!
Let's kill it.
You'll taste justice!
Nice, good experience. Got the regeneration bell and the talisman of the fowl, which I think allows us to make a mask of some kind. But decent magic, Margler as well, and quite a lot of cash. I'm happy with that. That worked really well. And the enormous eyeball, which we levered out of its skull. Phew. That's that then.
All right.
Have we got the enormous eyeball? This ought to make the surrounding area a bit safer.
What do you think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next? Or should we get out of here?
In that case,
Let's head back to the entrance.
Here. Time to go home and eat.
So we can quickly save our game. We managed to get the key piece of loot. And we managed to eventually find our way through that map. I was like, that one downward ladder was just throwing me for a loop. I'm like, where the hell is this exit? Could not find it for the life of me. So let's go back to town.
Okay then.
Shall we get out to the sea and have a nice dinner?
Yes.
Tired, huh? Well, let's think about what's to eat.
Back to the Virga Island Tavern.
Speaking of,
We defeated our bounty, so may as well report in at the crewman's center, don't you think? It was quite a formidable opponent. It seems that we must give our all with each and every task. The knight should always strive to grow ever stronger. To that end, I will help myself and it's an extra serving.
Goodness.
That's enough work for today. Flynn, don't forget to report the fruits of our labor to the recruitment center, yeah? Phew. It's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fleet lances ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time. Yet more battles await us, so we should ensure our archetypes are up to the task.
Feeling worn out?
You're all like you've been through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh?
I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
And relax, my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yep, so that was worth it. We got a decent amount of cash and loot. It seems to me Byron sent a letter while I was out traveling.
Look at this.
I wish I could do more for you, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. And we got a panacea. Nice. Yay, action's already been taken against the bot. Fantastic. I hear a voice.
What can I do?
Oh no. What should I do?
Ah, so we can go and deal with Lady Yufa, but first, before I do that, I want to quickly change my archetype.
what now?
Nice, it's already been taken down. See, that's one thing I will say, they are fantastic at getting that done quickly. That's brilliant. More of that, please. We like to see them taken out as quick as possible. No messing around. It's like, you're not welcome here. But yes, the Soul Hacker with plenty of boost to the stats.
The freedom of a wanderer.
Now, I do want to quickly go and find a store before I do anything, because I've got reportable quests.
What now?
One of them is to the engineer, which I don't want to do because that'll be an evening social link or follower. I say I've still not done any of... There's some of us that got no deadline that I really need to do at some point. They're all stuck. But then there's also that one, the Green-Eyed Scoundrel, which we need to report. And that means going over to Grand Trard. So we'll do that in a second. We all check it out. Spent time in the runner, spent time with Yufa. And there's a few people who talked, which is pretty awesome. Right, anyway.
Alright then. Where to?
We'll come back to the Royal Capital, Grand Trard. And just outside the cathedral, yeah, because that's where it is.
Alright then. Go.
What you've got there? It's the enormous eyeball. Then you managed to slay the monster. Now the nearby building are safe to go out again. Well done. Here's your reward.
We did it.
Yay, 90,000 money for that. We needed that. And we've got an increase to our courage as well.
Alright.
So we're no longer completely and utterly poor, people. We now have something decent. As expected from the candidate is all the rage right now, Flynn. I'll make sure to remember the name.
Yeah, take a look at him now, because he's about to become even more famous.
I'd love you to take on more jobs here. Come back and see me again. I don't think there's any available right now. Yep, they're all done. So we've got them all out of the way at the moment. So that increase to our money thing has been helpful. So what I'll do now is I'm going to save my game. And before I do any of the actual hanging out with Lady Yufa, I want to quickly go to a store because I'd like to be able to get the weapons appraised.
Okay.
So I've got some potential junk that could be good weapons. I don't see customers your kind here very often. Browse at your leisure, though. Your tribe's dealing's your own. Ah, yes, we received word that you're one of the Lycan Magic Association's clients. Regrettably, we have a policy of giving their patrons a discount. Thanks to Beginner's Guild discount, the chat's price is reduced. Right, we've got loads of things for us. So here we go. That's a dust fly staff for the mage, which is pretty good. Hey, that's the farmer's edged fan. Hand fan used as a harvesting tool, so that can go to Lady Juna for now. That's defense for Stroll. I don't think it changes them up any higher. Boo. Reduces damage. Red Wolf's Fangs for the Faker. Yep, the same again. The Shaman's Scepter. Small HP recovery in battle. That's pretty useful. The Fuss Camp, which actually does quite a lot of increasing, actually. Reduces the effects of damage being hit by your weakness. That's very useful. We can all equip that. Gold Tap Shoes. An extra 4 to agility. And finally, a Spike Vest, which is intimidating spikes. Useful. Let's do some equipment then. So, that comes in handy for you. Takes his evasion down. I don't want to risk it. You can't. Well, you can. Yeah, yours is too high. But you can have the new edged flan. Evasion down, but only to level 4, and that's one that's already equipped. Again, she's got really good evasion, so I don't want to use it. And Fairy's clothes, I can't do anything with yours. Are there any other weapons we can just buy? That's not very good. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck at the moment when it comes to Flynn's weapon rep. There's nothing available.
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, so am I, mate. I never had any ideas, let alone being out of them. I never had any.
All right.
Right, go on then. Let's find Lady Yufa. So I'm liking seeing a few of these complete now. It's pretty awesome.
What can I do?
Oh no, what should I do?
There she is.
It's all right.
Don't worry. The tides will change. We'll arrive in Outerbury all the same.
Meanwhile, good evening, Snobby. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, mate? You say you're stopping before you go to bed. No worries, pal. Hope you're having a nice, smooth evening for you there. We're about to just go and hang out with the Lady Yufa. Having done a very annoying dungeon because there was one route which wasn't that obvious to me. But we found it, so all is good.
Oh, I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just really concerned about Ovi and the others. If you're alright, would you mind going with me to check on them?
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Let's use teleportation magic to get there. They may believe in different gods than I do, but I think I can get them to listen to me.
Well, you can certainly try, Yufa, but I'm not so sure on that one.
Let us pause.
Something's amiss.
Oh!
Oh, Yufa!
It's her! What shamelessness!
Pardon?
You!
Don't play us for fools. We know this is all you're doing, pagan.
Oi!
Where did you take Sancta Hyperica and the sick ones?
What?
Are they gone?
That can't be.
No!
Just the worst.
I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism, and Sancta Hyperic was in a righteous rage.
Or he realised we were onto him and took his patient victims away.
No, you've misunderstood. I just wanted to help those poor people in the cellar. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. Ovi. Do you people have no hearts? They called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain.
No, we mustn't yield.
Well, wait, please. I just want to talk with you all.
Yufa, let's leave now.
But, oh, Flynn. Are you alright?
That's true.
I
But
should want asking you that. Weren't you scared?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking, Flynn.
Oh,
I can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything had happened to you, then I would have had to cast a little lifelong curse on them.
I think not.
I wouldn't, actually do that. But did I truly fear the look in their eyes? I understand being worried for those who have disappeared, yet this was altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of macula around them. I hesitated to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession.
But then...
What's got you laughing, Queen? About the curse? Because to be fair, I think it's a good idea.
listen.
Let's try to figure something out. You always seem so unshakably optimistic, and your conviction. How are you able to stay the way you are? I never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly, and I'm always looking for action.
No.
Everyone worries, and everyone wants answers to the unknown.
Is it true?
Really? I always feel like I'm the only one who's confused and feeling helpless. Eventually, I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was born to be a priestess and die as one. But now, I've started to think that my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will.
And yeah, exactly. I'm going to curse you. Did I say that out loud? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, honest. That kind of thing.
After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperitic. Yet now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny may want a change and transformation after all.
I do believe.
And now, I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic.
Right.
Great, I'll help you do that.
Thank you very much.
Flynn, let's start the search for Hyperic and those who were sick.
I can sense Yufa's deep gratitude and determination.
The old, cowardly me is no more.
I gotta say, Yufa's has been quite easy to level up so far, and I'm wary about that.
I'm sure we could find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now.
I must.
It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then.
I've actually not been paying attention to how many days we've got left until we leave after Luis. I need to do that. Better the Vigor Iron Tavern. I hear a voice. If inspiration is lightning, I am a barren field under a clear sky. Nearest comes to mind. Maybe I should talk to him. Yes, you should. But before we do that, we'll do a quick save. We've got 4 days. We still have a reportable quest, right, which is, of course, the one that we're going to give to Neuras. So we can take care of that as quickly as we can. Ah, Juna also wants to hang out with us as well. So we've got Juna and Neuras. That's pretty excellent. If inspiration... Oh yeah, I've already read that one. Lady Juna is tomorrow. Is the next night then. Why are we... It feels like we're in first person mode. That's annoying. Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the Lance? Well, you want to know? I know the work on it where those brothers could see. So, what's the matter, lad? Wait, have you come across another potential relic? I handed Neuras the junk we pitched during our travels.
Well.
Hey, gods, what is this? Oh.
Hey.
Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Is he baby talking in the relics?
They never cease to amaze me. No matter how much I study them, these relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. Ah, I see. So if we harness the colossal heat generated at that point... I hear it! By my sainted arms, I hear it! The whispers of an ancient civilization! Their secrets murmured in hushed reverence! Thank you, Flynn!
Thank you.
Nice, and we got 8 heroes fruit for that. Well, strike me down! There really are all kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. If something's bothering you, want to talk about it? When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me is all. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear. You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days, back when I was just a young man? I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it, spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And worst of all, the people I'd thought the friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flips made me realize just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I'd become.
All right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of acceleration and the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and the least risky.
It'll be fine.
Learning to think in new ways is just personal growth, isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. I'd say staying safe should still be a priority, but don't worry. We come forward so far together. We won't abandon you for taking a few steps back.
I've grown too timid. Goes to show, can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. Oh, I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Well, glad to hear you're feeling better. Right, Flynn?
Oh. Oh, bless her.
Thanks.
I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Wish I could have met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more...
I'll do it.
No, perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all that wasted youth in no time flat. I can feel Neurus's feelings of camaraderie and trust in me.
For the blessings of youth.
Yeah, so at the start of battle on the gauntlet on the deck, enemies take even more damage. And also, there's far less cost to study the gunner lineage now. We'll now take greater damage, which is awesome.
The truth is...
Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together, thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm, enough to power 1,000 gauntlet runner engines. Even more so, I dare say. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. Though that hinges on you finding those relics. Well, with that settled, I count on you to bring a new relic for that flash of inspiration.
This one's important.
Yep, so there's more to find.
Now then.
Alright, now that I'm finding fit again, it's time for some maintenance. Yes, the maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course. I helped Neurus in the maintenance for a while, then left the engine room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Right, so this time we have a 3-day. So I'm going to try and raise my tolerance again, because I really want to carry on Maria's link. It's been lingering quiet for some time. There's also a quest around here. I want to find out what it is. Where are you? Ah, it's you.
Please, I beseech you.
Please, go to the Spire Face to slay my sister's killer, the Leogron. The informant should know... Oh, it's one I've already got activated. If I go to quest... Oh, that's that one. Ah, yes. So there's a sandworm near Martira. So Baron Kara should speak to... We need to go and speak to Barden. Then we can deal with the sandworms one. That's one. Then there's Peak Curiosity, which is the one on Virga Realm. It takes 3 days, and we've not got that time. So I will have to come back for that one in the future. So my idea instead is to try and raise tolerance. Which, if they're still there, we'll be back here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Our prior conversations assuaged my personal suspicions of you. In fact, you've even kindled my interest. If you'd like, shall we talk again?
Really?
If we talk with her, your tolerance might should improve. What do you think? Want to take some time and listen?
Okay then.
That's a relief. I want nothing more than for the outside world to know our thoughts, so to speak.
I shall tell you.
There is significance in Lady Eutha being the first priestess born from the chieftain's bloodline in 100 years. We felt that destiny was surely at work, but we were consumed by our own anxiety, and so we sealed her fate by encouraging that destiny to manifest as a sacrifice. By misinterpreting our history, we nearly destroyed everything. No amount of regret can absolve us of our error. You were right all along.
So after learning about the Mystari's relationship with their priestess, I've gained tolerance.
All right.
Another 5 notes. Excellent. We're not quite there yet. We need a few more of those in order to get to the next level.
Thank you.
You're travelling to Montario, yes? While you're there, I ask that you treat the Mystari in other regions with the same kindness you've given to us. They are a people whose hearts have been trampled by the Sanctus Church. I would be much obliged if you would aid them as you have aided us.
It's time to go back to the others. So we have time in a moment to deal with Lady Juna.
I'm so nervous. It's time.
Juna comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Indeed, because after this we're getting close to the point where we need to set off and the story will advance. So the next stream is where we'll actually pick up the main content of the story.
Looks like someone wants to see you. Wanna go look for him? I'm so nervous. It's time.
And where's she hiding? She's hiding aboard the gauntlet run, of course.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the one thing I'm not good at. Ugh. I can't seem to calm down. I keep wondering how the performance at the festival will go.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, I hardly recognize myself with all these heavy sighs.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for remembering. Would she really scatter Erica flowers across the stage? Just thinking about it makes me shudder. What would you do if you were in my shoes? I'd love to know.
Using my overflowing imagination, I was able to get Juna to visualize a successful future.
How do you say so positive? But you're right. You know, I feel I can do this. There's no point worrying about what's something that hasn't happened after all. I'll conquer this anxiety, and I'll ensure this goes off without a hitch. They don't call me the songstress for nothing.
Now then.
Shall we head to Brylehaven where the festival is being held? Are you ready?
Thanks.
Thanks. I know I've got nothing to fear with you there. I'll make sure this is the best performance I've ever given. It's nearly time. So many guests.
Incredible.
That's the appeal of a world-famous songstress for you.
Right.
Isn't it though? But look at you, you become quite the charmer.
Hey.
Anyway, if the stage gets covered in Erica flowers, I'm done for. Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Myrta, stop her.
Oh.
Would you look at the size of this crowd, Lady Juna? It's unlike anything we've ever seen.
Haha. Good, because you haven't seen anything yet.
Excuse me.
Though I must apologise that I'm not dressed to the part. I thought comfort might be the way to go.
Come now, no need for apologies. You're beautiful in everything you wear. And on that note, you'll be on soon. Are you ready?
That's...
Oh, and I don't mean to alarm you, but I did see Myrtus in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
I'll take care of
What
it.
a relief.
You are indeed a reliable porter. Thank you. Gina's performance ended without incident was a roaring success. But as for Myrtus...
Unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable.
Oh.
You here to shove me off, are you? You wouldn't be drawing up another scheme, would you? Didn't I tell you? I said I'd scatter Erica flowers like a flower girl at a wedding. I did get a basket of them ready, you know. But they weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to get that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core. Remind me that I've got a soul too. Think I'm still shaking. Have you looked at the crowd? Really studied their faces? Over the moon. Wouldn't be half as many like this if it had just been me up there.
I was in the wrong.
And for what it's worth, I'm sorry about the dress. I bet they would have loved to see her all proper done up. This is goodbye then. Think I'll head on to the countryside. Give my regards to the songstress.
Well.
Yeah, did you see the crowd? Everyone looks so happy out there. This is why I do what I do. For a view of a sea of smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. And not an Erica flower in sight. I'm on top of the world right now, except for being positively parched.
A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Juna.
Thanks.
Thank you. So considerate.
Wait!
Don't drink that.
Shh. Silence, interloper.
Hold on, you. What gives? What's going on?
Oh,
Yeah, alright then. Good to hear. Oh man, he was mumbling about sanctism. And Louise doing something or other. Guess you just stand out in the crowd.
Hey.
Hey, is your throat alright? No, it suddenly started hurting a bit. Murtis! Hey, Carpenter, come help us! I hope Murtis will be alright. I didn't like that cough. That drink the man tried to give me. Was I his target? I'm Murtis.
Juna.
Are you okay after all that?
Yes.
I'm fine, yes. But if it weren't for Murtis, I hate to think what might have happened.
Lady Juna, are you safe? Murtis has come to, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? We also apprehended the culprit. Seems we foiled an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually a powerful poison. Goodness. I'm so glad everyone made it out unscathed.
No way!
Oh no! Murtis must have breathed in those toxins.
What? That would be... That's why she isn't speaking. The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers, and the antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still,
Who could know which leaves to pick? If the Erica flowers aren't in bloom, then the leaves look like any other plant. But I know all about Erica flowers, and I could tell their leaves from the others. I know where they bloom too.
Well then.
the only thing we can do is go pick them.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I suppose you're right. We have to. I have to go. I have to help. I can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
Flynn, help me, please. I want to help Martis, but I can't do this alone. Please come with me to help her.
I can sense Juna's trust in me. Start a new quest then. We have to go hunting for these leaves.
Flower. I'll be all right.
So we can now get more skulls from the masked dancer.
I can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time to know what I know we're short on.
I return to the others with downcast Juna in tow. I feel like I got support from Juna's devotees thanks to Juna's increasing faith in me. Still no increase. Disappointing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Yep, so we have 2 days left until we depart from this island. So depending on what we have to do, we may have time to go and do another quest before we leave. However, that is going to be for another day because we are pretty much out of time. And well, tonight we've managed to advance quite a lot of our follower links. We've got through an extremely annoying dungeon and we've genuinely made ourselves a bit more stronger. So that's where we're going to wrap it up for tonight. But tomorrow evening on YouTube on my friend Chris's channel, you can catch more of him losing his sanity at the madness that is Cuphead. On Wednesday evening, I'm going to be back here playing Final Fantasy 13. And then on Friday, I will be protecting Gastel once more as we play Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter. Please also feel free to check out Queen3210's channel. Uploaded another video in the ongoing Persona 3 Reload chapter playthrough today. I'm looking forward to checking that out, as well as more long play of Final Fantasy X. So until next time, thank you all very, very much for watching. And why are those crawl spaces so hard to see?